We're here from robertcbrown.online. I hope you're having a spectacular day wherever you are in the world today. Now, today's video is all about high performance, and we're asking the question, what is high performance? We're going to get stuck into the what, why, and how to get high performance handled. And if that's not all enough for you, by the end of the video, I'm going to point you in the direction of some resources and some places where you can get some of your questions, if not all of your questions, answered if you have more at the end of the video. All sound good? I'm sorry? Oh, good stuff. Let's get cracking. Well, I think it's best for me to illustrate how to handle high performance by talking to you about some of the abilities that high performers, high achievers actually have handled. And we're going to start this off with number one, clarity. You see, high performers across the board are absolutely clear on who they are and what it is they're trying to achieve. You see, if you think about it, if you haven't got a clear picture of what it is that you want, how the heck will you ever get there? How do you steer that ship? Well, the answer is you can't. And most people float through life with no real idea of where it is that they're trying to get to. High performers, on the other hand, know exactly where they are in relation to where they want to be. They know exactly where they want to be, and they've already mapped out a clear plan of how to get there. More on that later. But they have absolute clarity on all areas of the journey between where they are and where they want to go. And there's absolutely no doubt. And secondly, they have energy. Loads of energy. Both on a mental and a physical level. They've got more energy than they know what to do with. Why? Because they're focused on the positive stuff. They're focused on the outcomes they want. And they're continually inspired and passionate and driven towards those outcomes. They've got a real meaning to each and every day. So as a result of that, they're energized. They're inspired. And they're not only inspired within themselves, but everybody that comes into contact with them is inspired in a similar fashion because it rubs off. Now, here's the thing. When I started out this video with you today, I didn't say, yeah, I've got a video I'd like to talk about what is high performance. We're going to go through, the various traits of high performance. You wouldn't have stuck with this video this far, right? But when I started the video, I said, today, hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Today we're going to talk about. At least I sound like I'm interested in what I'm about to talk about. At least I've got energy. Energy is so important. It not only helps you to achieve and maintain momentum in your own life, but it infuses and inspires others to want to be around you and to want to work with you. Because everybody, I don't care who they are, wants some of that to rub off on them. And coming in at number 3 is courage. High performers are courageous. Listen, life throws us curveballs, each of us, all of the time. You never know when they're going to come your way. Life doesn't tend to give us a warning, does it? But high performers have got the courage to tackle life head on, tackle business head on. And when life throws them a curveball, they've got the courage to address it, deal with it, and move forward, not run from it. They have the ability to make huge decisions when others would shy away. They have the courage to take calculated risks. And by the way, taking risks is the only way to ever step above what we would call average in life. You have to take risks. As the great Jim Rohn once said, life is hard. If you want to know how hard, none of us are getting out alive, right? So that being the case, you might as well take 1 or 2 risks if it's going to enable you to live your life on a higher level, a more rewarding and fulfilling level. Now, high achievers get this, and they have developed the necessary courage to follow through. And next we have productivity. High performers are more efficient and more effective with the time they have. They understand that they must do the important stuff. And anything that can be done by somebody else, they'll delegate. So they only spend their time on the tasks that have to be done by them, can only be done by them, and will affect their business in the most positive way. So they will always make sure that their time is being allocated to the most important and highest income producing tasks within their business. So different from people who I wouldn't classify as high performers, who tend to get into that situation where they're wearing every hat within the business and doing every job. So really, most people end up within a business anyway, firefighting. High performers do not do this. They use their particular set of skills on what it is that they need to be doing and nothing else. Anything else can be delegated or can be set aside for another time. I'd also go as far as to say is that most high performers that I've come into contact with have definitely got a copy of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People in their library. If you have not read that book, read it. It's a must. It'll help you get your time scheduled the correct way to get the most. Remember, we've all got 24/7, right? We're not getting any more. You can't do a deal with God or the devil if that's your inclination and get more time. That just ain't going to happen. So what we have to do is use time more productively. So go to work on yourself. You can become a high performer if you get this side of it handled so that you're using your time more productively. They're also very caring people and have usually got really great people skills and high levels of persuasion that they can exercise at any given time. All of these things come together to create the high performer. So how many of these traits do you have right now, and how many do you need to go to work on? Well, I've got some good news for you. I've actually got a free download you can get your hands on, which is the High Achievers Report. I'm going to put the link below this video, but you can go and get that right now, and that will help you get on the fast track to becoming a high performer. Now, I hope this video has shed some light on high performers, and if you're missing anything, it's highlighted specifically what you need to do to become a high performer. If you need any more resources or more questions that you want answered, then get across to my website, robertcbrown.online, and get on my email list. Join my community of people over there who are all committed to personal growth and spiritual alignment and to making a positive difference in the world. If you're one of those people, and I'm sure you probably are, I'd love to welcome you there. So I hope you've got great value from this video. Keep checking in, by the way, because I'm here pretty much every day doing more. And if you like what you've seen so far, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you get notified every time I make another video, and keep coming back, and let's have some fun together. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Put it all into practice and you'll get the results. That's the key. Take the action. That's the key. Have a good day. Cheers. Bye.